to turn on the heater this morning. It was just that cold, had a little chill to the air. I'm sure we weren't alone.
I'd probably say not. I mean, I didn't think it would get that cold in my apartment. I did leave one of my windows open, as I've been typically doing, but it just got that cold last night.
Not anymore.
Down to the lower 40s, had to close the windows, had to crank up the heat a little bit. Now, taking a look at Chautauqua Lake, you can see some misty conditions there. That's what we're seeing throughout the majority of the area. And there is a little bit of break in the cloud, way off in the distance towards the end of this. Just a slight break in the cloud cover there. I think that's the most sunshine that we've seen in the past 3 days. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at forewarned Doppler, and unfortunately, it is not going to be a pretty sight for us. Mixed precipitation. There's a couple of little snowflakes there just to the west of Bradford, Pennsylvania. We are seeing that because temperatures there 34 degrees around, and so just cold temperatures. I don't think really any of this is really reaching the ground, though, and even if it is, it's just going to appear more wet than anything. The ground is way too warm to even conceive any accumulation on the ground for any mixed precipitation or any snowflakes. But across the area, just seeing some light scattered rain. This is looking a lot more ominous than it actually is. We're just seeing maybe just some lighter showers, but there is some heavier rain off to the east, and that's going to make its way into our area. We're going to see that making its way west. That's the overall flow of the rainfall at this point in time. So that's what we are going to see, say, over the next couple of hours, is maybe some heavier showers. Now, we saw just some light scattered rain yesterday. There wasn't really anything in terms of heavy precipitation, just that pestery light rain with about a little over 1/10 of an inch in Buffalo. That's the same thing we saw in Kenmore and the Tonawanda. A little bit more in Clarence Center, though. They saw about 1/4 of an inch of rain, which is quite a bit of difference from what we saw, say, a couple of days ago. Current temperatures right now. There's the 34 degrees in Bradford. That's the reason for the mixed precipitation. That's the reason for the couple of snowflakes in the southern tier in Pennsylvania. But around here, we're at 42 degrees in Buffalo, 44 Dunkirk, a little bit cooler in Jamestown as well at 39 degrees. Now, satellite and radar. Here's a high-pressure system. This is going to move in. Notice all the clearing off to the west in Iowa, Illinois, Missouri. We are going to see that soon. In the next couple of days, we're going to eventually get rid of this low-pressure system that has just been staying with us and bringing in consistent rain. Now, we're bringing it in from the east. It's not very typical, but it's just because of the location of the low-pressure system. It's that counterclockwise flow, so we're bringing it in from the east. But when this high moves in, by it looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, we should see consistently dry weather for several days. Now, taking a look at super microcast, here's some of that heavier rain moving in from the east. We could see that later on this afternoon. I think this evening we'll see somewhat of a break. Later on tonight, show some clearing of the cloud cover. I'm not so sure about that. But then tomorrow, we're still going to see some light scattered rain showers. In terms of fall foliage, looks like we're starting to get near peak in the southern tier in Chautauqua and Cattaraugus County. So if you want to check that out, maybe wait a couple of days until we do clear up some. So for today, cloudy, scattered light rain, still on the cool side. Temperature's going to be right around 50 degrees, a little bit warmer than yesterday. Scattered rain showers. Winds are going to calm down for tonight, and we'll get into, actually, temperatures are going to be warming up in some spots. We're actually going to see today maybe be in the upper 40s to low 50s, but then for tonight we're actually going to warm up some, maybe be in the mid 50s by overnight, and we'll get in the low 60s for tomorrow. But then, Anthony, as I talked about, there's that sunshine there, and it could stick around for a good week. We could see some sunshine, so, and warmer temperatures in the way too.
But you did see there's a possibility of some snow for some people?
That was what we had now, okay. But I don't think we'll see anything anymore. Hopefully that should be the end of the light snowflakes.
All right, well, if you guys do, make sure you report it. Send us a picture. We want to see the first snowfall of the year, so make sure you send it to our newsroom. All right, thanks.